Hi guys! In this video, what we're going to be working on is our haiku. And I titled this video Haiku Kind of, because we're not going to do true haiku. So I'll explain to you what haiku is and then we'll talk about the objective of the assignment, okay? So the general rules to haiku, and these are from scholastic.com, is that it has 17 syllables. Okay, it's important to remember the difference between a syllable and a word. So we have maybe one word, one single word, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but that is a ton of syllables. So you're going to be aware that the difference between a syllable and a word, okay? Now the way you arrange those 17 syllables has to be in this order: 5, 7, 5. So the first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7, the last line has 5. Traditionally, you avoid similes and metaphors, and then also haiku traditionally refers to a season or nature or something like that. And haiku is a type of Japanese poetry. So we're doing haiku kind of, so we're going to actually throw away those last two rules. I just want you to be aware of what the word should sound like. So we're working towards our goal of pronunciation and oral proficiency with this activity. So what I want you to do is just focus on the syllable sounds. Haikus do not need to rhyme. In fact, they usually don't. So keep that in mind. Don't feel pressured like you're boxed into making something rhyme. The other thing is a lot of our words in Spanish have lots of syllables in them. So you're going to have to pick and choose your words carefully. So what are you going to do with your haiku? Here's what I would like you to do. You are going to choose either a photo, or you can draw a picture of any sport you want. So maybe it's a sport you play, maybe it's a sport you don't play, I don't know. This is my haiku, okay? So I have a picture, and these are both me, actually, when I swam in la universidad. So this is my haiku. Soy nadadora, el agua es mi alma, me gusta ganar. So the objective is maybe to use some vocab words from this chapter or about whatever sport you've chosen. And we can notice that if you're trying to make your words fit, I could have said yo soy nadadora, but that would have been 6 syllables. And so what's great about Spanish for haiku is that the pronoun yo is optional, so I can just eliminate it. It's kind of convenient, okay? So keep that in mind. So I have 5, 7, 5. You're going to do exactly the same thing. You're going to write a haiku about any sport you want, okay? If you choose a sport that we don't have the vocabulary for, make sure you do not use a translator, okay? If you use a translator, you will get a 0. We're all familiar with this policy, okay? So just remember that. And then I would like to see some new constructions and things like that. But mainly I want you thinking about how can you talk about the sport. In mine, you can look up what the second line means, right? I got real deep on that. But in mine, I talked about how the sport makes me feel. You could talk about things as simple as maybe in soccer, like you kick the ball and stuff like that. I'm not worried about how great your poem is, but rather I want to see that you have that awareness of syllables when you're speaking. So, just to recap, you're going to write one haiku poem. You need to include either a photo or a drawing with your poem. So, no one's going to show up and say, well, I don't have a printer, because you have a pencil and you have paper. So, put those two together if you don't have a printer, okay? So, you're going to bring this ready to go for me to hand in, okay? And that's all there is to your haiku. That's all I'm going to ask you to do. So, good luck. We'll see you next time. Bye.